Hello, everybody, and welcome to tonight's episode of Netherwar, Shattered Speedster. Thank you for joining us for your weekly dose of superhero shenanigans. My name is Alex, and I will continue to be your humble game master for this series. Tonight, we will be playing Mutants Masterminds, the world's greatest superhero RPG, which is produced by Green Ronin Publishing. It is a D20 system that focuses on exciting superhero action. The character creation system offers unlimited customization options to create your superhero, and one thing I also really enjoy is the use of hero points to encourage players to really push their characters beyond their limits. These points can be used for rerolls, player scene editing, and even modifying or improving a character's powers in a pinch. Hero points are earned by leaning into genre tropes, acting heroically good role-playing jokes I think are funny, suffering setbacks, and from you, the audience. If you follow or subscribe to our channel or donate bits, I will give a hero point to the hero or game master of your choice, whatever you think is best. We have gathered some spectacular heroes tonight. Say, what's up, heroes?
What's up?
Heroes.
I want to give everyone a chance to tell us a little bit about themselves, the character they will be playing, where else we can find them, and have them answer my question of the day, which is, what 3 words best describe you? Starting with Andy.
Thank you for that, Alex. Hi, I'm Andy. I am here on Mutants and Masterminds Mondays for us. I am continuing to play Resonant, our resident gem mage. You can also find me over on our YouTube channel for my Storyforge series, where I talk character creation and GM tips, that kind of stuff, for just various game systems that we just don't think get enough love. 3 words that I think best describe myself. You know, you put me on the spot like that, and I'm just gonna freeze. So,
One day I'll put myself on the spot.
Yeah. Thoughtful, composed, analytical. These aren't fun words, but they're words.
They're good words.
Who am I passing it to? Or is this toss it anywhere? It's a hot potato. Are we playing hot potato, Alex?
You know what hot potato is? I was going to say Calvin, but I like the idea of hot potato even better.
Jonesy.
Oh! Rude! Hi everyone, I am Jonesy. You can find me here on Monday nights playing Mutants and Masterminds. You can find me here on Tuesday nights running Tell Us the Finest, our Blue Rose 5e game. Set in the world of Blue Rose by Green Ronin Publishing. Tonight I will be playing Mortis, our living dead guy. 3 words that describe me. You suck, Alex. Oh, that's 3 words to describe the GM, not me. I would say geeky. Loyal and gay. So
yes, I love that.
All noble words.
Centuria, Kat, you're up.
Okay. I'm Kat. I'm playing Centuria, my version of Centuria from A Crazy World. I don't remember what else I'm supposed to say here, so I'm just gonna go with the words, and my 3 words are anxious, sarcastic, and depressed. Yeah, other than that, hold on and watch the whole episode tonight, because I'm going to say a little bit about my blog post that I wrote for Thursday. So if you're interested in hearing more about Kate and Dave in Kate's world, hold on for that. So then I guess Calvin would be next.
Alrighty. Well, yeah, I'm Calvin. Tonight I'll be playing Bowman, the incredible archer with a range of trick arrows. for me, you can see me on this channel on Mondays, as well as over on the Win with Dice channel. Every Wednesday, we upload GM tip podcasts, as well as just like, chatting about games and stuff. A whole lot of talking about previous sessions, which is a lot of fun to do because it gets people really jazzed to play. I found. The 3 words that best describe me, other than stink, stank, stunk, I guess.
Okay.
I mean, okay, I guess I'm funny occasionally, very easily distractible, and I guess the last adjective would be Canadian. Although that's on a provisional license right now until I learn how to skate and play hockey.
You don't know how to skate?
No,
I
it's
feel like that's a
super
staple
hard.
Canadian trait.
I tried. I can go around the edge of a rink while holding onto the wall. That's about it.
Me too.
That's better than I can do.
So yeah, that's where I'm at so far. And I guess I can just pass it back to Alex.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with overworked, underpaid, and sleepy. That's my 3 words. No, I'll do something nice. Creative, passionate, and optimistic. That's what I'm gonna say.
I know you didn't say this, but I thought you said abstinent.
No.
Oh.
Not since I was a lad.
Okay, moving on.
All right, so without further ado, we are still waiting for Kevin's internet to cooperate. So hopefully he'll be here, because the name of the episode is Shattered Speedster. So you can imagine it's got something to do with our favorite resident fast guy. But last week on Netherwar, our heroes were able to overcome Nightfire and Dr. Azoth at the Maw of Vaka, where they were able to recover all of the Bloodstones and severely humiliate me in combat, even though I threatened that some of them might die at the beginning of that session. So that didn't go my way, but
Fish.
Kevin says he's going to the store for a new router, so he'll be back when he gets back.
Oh, jeez.
Kevin.
Yeah, let me just get everybody a hero point. After dealing with the Bloodstones, they took them back to the Nerian Nexus for safekeeping. Resonant, under the influence of the Gaius spell, wanted to return the one to the Terra King, and sure enough, after some modification by Sala to make it harder to steal, and possibly swapping one out, he didn't tell you, and giving them a fake one, he sent you on your way. They returned the Bloodstones, and then everybody kind of settled back into a night of secret identity stuff. Centuria and Overdrive did some well-intentioned catching up after being separated by death and dimensional travel.
Is that what we're calling it?
You know.
Yes.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
The Comic Code Authority would say yes.
Yeah.
They were very good friends, roommates even. It's wonderful how great pals they were. What else happened?
That's the important thing.
Mortis sent Nick off to tell Tracy what was going on, and Nick, reporting from the bushes outside Overdrive's house, said that there was an Overdrive with Tracy. I almost called you Arrowman. Bowman.
Close enough.
Reported
Yeah,
back
it's not
to
far off.
reported back to the secret hideout underneath the warehouse, where he saw Jason Harper eating one of his hot pockets and monitoring some security footage where he saw an Overdrive in black streaking around doing bad things, and Bowman went off to go settle that, while also telling Jason to stay out of his personal hot pocket package storage. And
And to go learn how to use the electron microscope.
and to learn how to use the
Yes.
electron microscope. Resonant was up to something, but I don't remember what Resonant was up to.
Sala and I were investigating the mirror shards.
Correct. That's right. And the following morning, Overdrive and Centuria got a knock at the door where Bolt was waiting to give Centuria flowers and chocolate in his fresh, new human body.
Was it really the morning after, or was it sometime that evening? I thought it was sometime that evening still.
It depends on how generous we want to be towards Overdrive, I guess.
5 minutes later.
It's been a while.
I'm just gonna log out.
I mean, he is a speedster, but still, it's been.
Oh my god. Ew.
Oh man, isn't D&D, isn't Mutants Masterminds great? But we're not going to start with what's happening with Overdrive and Centuria in the hopes that Overdrive returns. Overdrive is experiencing internet problems. Oh, thank you so much, Dupe, for the 100 bits. We really, really appreciate it. We hope you're having a wonderful night. Thank you for joining in with us. You know what, Bowman? I want to start with you.
Okay. Totally ready, he said nervously.
So, Bowman, you head out on the bow cycle, racing through South Side. And sure enough, you begin approaching the part of the city where the Overdrive was causing mayhem, just across the river from South Side. He's sort of racing around. You do sort of follow in the wake of his wave of devastation. Nothing too horrible. There's a lot of just general vandalism going on. Looks like maybe give me an insight check.
Got it. Ooh. 28 with a crit.
Awesome. You think that this Overdrive is trying to draw as much attention as possible to his location, his whereabouts. You think he's trying to lure you there? Well, maybe not you specifically, but lure somebody.
So, currently, as far as the team goes, last I heard, Resonant and Mortis were working on the mirror thing. And new Overdrive, who just showed up, is with Centuria, but Bowman's feeling kind of suspicious of new Overdrive, and then by extension, new Centuria.
Rude.
It is rude, but he showed up, and then this guy showed up. And he is purposely trying to draw attention to himself, so it's only going to benefit him to bring more superheroes here. So I'm gonna do the thing, and I'm going to continue to pursue him. I'm going to attempt to do so. Well, I guess I'm already doing so from a distance because the bow cycle obviously cannot keep up. But if I seem to get close, I'm gonna try to like stealthily approach the situation. If he ever stops at some point.
He does seem to stop just south of the Centurion statue in the park. And he's kind of running slow laps around the statue. You are free to approach via stealth.
Stealth mode. Do you need a stealth roll?
Yes. And I did deal you a hero point for your Batman complication.
Is that what we're calling it? All right, I'm gonna use a hero point because I can do way better than that. I rolled a 3 on that.
So sneaky.
Oh, that's a 9, so that's actually 33.
33. Awesome. So you're sneaking with your 33. And every so often, this Overdrive, he stops. You get a better look at the black suit. And you notice he has a long black baseball bat in one hand as well. And his logo is a little different. It looks like a baseball that's on fire across his chest. And he's looking around kind of cocky, leaning up against the statue.
Okay.
There's not barbed wire on the baseball bat yet.
Well, I'm not going to give this guy a chance. From stealth, I'm going to shoot a bola arrow.
Excellent.
Let's see if we can wrap him up real quick. So yeah, the arrow is rank 9. So I think it's a DC 19 dodge.
Oh, is it a burst area?
No, the bola arrow isn't. The foam arrow is.
Oh, okay. Well, the
bola arrow is.
The 16-year-old is not good enough to hit him.
Oh man, do I want to use another hero point already? No, I want to see what will happen to me, to be honest.
So you line up the shot all sneaky and stealthy like, and the bolos fly out, and he catches the shaft.
Oh no.
And he looks in your direction with a wicked sneer. He's like, really, I caused all this trouble and they sent the arrow guy to stop me?
You're not as big a deal as you seem to think you are. Second arrow, electro arrow.
Zap.
If it hits. Yeah. This is my chance to use all of the arrows.
Well, a 31 will hit. For DC 19.
With that, he draws back his velocity arrow.
So you follow up, you fire off the electro arrow. Let me know what happens.
Oh, he succeeded at the fortitude save, so I kind of assume he's going to catch this one too.
He's just grounded this time.
Like, if you don't grab it by the tip, if you get the rest of the arrow, you can...
Awesome. So yeah, it zaps him a little bit. It zaps him a little bit, and he looks irritated. I want you to roll initiative.
Yep. That's where that was going. Okay.
Only you had a way to call him for backup.
The mirror thing is more important. The only two people you can trust on the team are doing something far more important. Unfortunately. But if it gets super bad, I'll just call Jason.
Oh no.
No.
Jason's the one that's supposed to get beat by the baseball bat, not you.
Jeez.
Oh, sorry, too soon?
Oh no, sorry, I just saw his initiative, but also it's gonna be a baseball bat for this sidekick. He doesn't get the old school crowbar.
Crowbar? No.
Similar but legally distinct.
What is this initiative roll I'm seeing right now?
Ah!
So,
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Yeah, I'm changing my mind about the backup thing.
So Bowman, you're feeling pretty good about yourself. You got a shot in, you hit him, and you get blindsided by another. You assume Overdrive, but this one is a lady.
Ooh. Okay.
And she is in a white and gold costume with a long flowing red hair, and it looks like angel motifs up and down her, like almost like angel wings up and down her arms and her elbows and stuff.
Like wings of Hermes.
Yeah,
Type
something
of
like
thing.
that. Mm-hmm. And she's going to roll to hit.
Yes.
All right.
Opening with a crit. Cool.
So DC 33 toughness save, please.
Well, it's a good thing. I'm very tough. Ooh, how bad is that? 33 minus 14. Ooh,
19.
yeah, no. Yeah.
Are you gonna spend
Ow.
a hero point to reroll?
Yeah, just gonna drop that on there. I feel like whatever this is gonna thrash me, but I can't be like knocked out right away. That's I rolled an 11, so it's just 17.
Oh no. That's a difference of 16, which is still an ink cap.
Mm-hmm.
So Bowman, you fire this shot at the guy with the baseball bat, and he catches it, he gets shocked a little bit, and then this other speedster comes out and wrecks your whole life. She sort of comes in, she rips the bow out of your hand, and she gives you a whole bunch of just body shots real fast. You can hear sonic booms for a second, and then consciousness is a little fuzzy at that point. And you do sort of wake up a few moments later, and you see that she has you by the lapels, and she's like, "Strike out, come over here, I want to try something." And she hands the bow and arrow to Strike Out, and says, "Shoot it, I'm going to see if I can catch him with it."
Oh God, these
And
people are horrible.
He draws back one of your barbed peerless shot arrows, and he just fires it off, and she races out, and she makes sure that you catch at least 2 or 3 of them in the chest.
Ah,
My gosh.
And then she runs you to Freedom Hall, and she dumps you off on the ground in front of it. She
So
says,
bad.
"The next time somebody wants to stop us, send real heroes."
God,
And then she runs away.
just
where's
like
Kevin?
grunting in pain as he rolls over on the ground, lying there like in a shaft of moonlight coming through one of the windows, just sort of going over his chest, showing the 2 arrows sticking out, blood pooling out of him. Barely conscious.
Oh,
I thought I would last at least 1 round.
I'm going to
I
do
don't
you
know
a
how
hero
we're all
point.
gonna last that many rounds.
All right. That was
Can
fun.
can I use that? Oh man, can I use that hero point for a scene edit?
Sure.
While the angelic one was holding me, is there anywhere on her costume I could have jabbed a tracking arrow into, or like the tip of it?
You'd have to break the
Or
tip
is that-
off. Well, I guess she would have they had your quiver, so if you had a pocket one.
I do not. I don't think I have anything that can track in my utility belts.
So save your hero point.
Fair enough.
And Bowman, Cynthia will come out and collect you. And they will rush you up to the infirmary and begin operating, getting those arrows out of your body.
Okay. Yeah, he's just like fading in and out of consciousness for the moment.
And
Very
she will
worried
send
about
out
Jason.
a general alert to the Freedom League Dark, saying that Bowman has been injured. Which will conveniently get Centurion Overdrive past Bolt.
Is Bolt not coming?
He's not in the Freedom League Dark.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's true. It's just a dark alert.
Dark alert.
So I guess Resonant would have gotten that message, and she's looking at the communicator that says this, and she's like, "Wait, what? How the heck did? It hasn't even been that long, Sala, has it? How long have we been at this?"
Like an hour, maybe?
Oh,
I don't know. I'm bad at time.
15 minutes.
right. Okay. Can you take things over for here for a little bit? Let me go check and see what the heck happened to Bowman.
Yeah. You guys go
Alright.
ahead.
I will. I'll use the Alternity Atlas and I'll port myself over to Freedom Hall.
Screw you too, Mortis.
He's got a teleport power, and he got the same message I got.
And Mortis is a little busy
It's true.
because you remember what Mortis ended up
Mm-hmm.
walking out of walking out of the Freedom Hall into the crossroads and coming out at the house.
Yep, that's
Right.
right. I forgot about that in my recap. I knew Nick was there. I forgot Derek was also going there. So, Resident gets that message. She's on her way to the hospital. Mortis, you step through. That was such a cool scene too. You step through the hall and into Overdrive and Tracy's front yard, where you could still see Nick sort of stooping in the bushes, looking like maybe I should take my ring off and go in there and see what's going on. And he'll sort of gesture for you to come over and stoop with him.
And now we're the nosy neighbors from Bewitched.
Well, you know. Isn't this crazy and this weird, though? Look at him. And you see Overdrive is just in there making dinner with Tracy.
Oh, I need to figure out what's going on. I mean, is this our Overdrive or what? So, at this point, I don't know if there's others, or is this some shapeshifter posing as Overdrive, or yeah. I will. Yeah, I just need to go up to the front door, and Nick, I just need to go ask what the hell's going on.
All right. I'll be here in case you need backup. And he sort of stoops back in.
Walk at the front door, knock, knock, knock.
You hear a dog come up and start scratching on the door. And
Alex, I swear to God.
you hear Overdrive's voice. He says, "Just a minute, I'll be right there." And you hear slow, plodding steps coming through the house. And the door opens up. You see Dave standing in front of you, wearing sort of a general plaid shirt, slacks. He's got a bit of an apron on and a dish towel over one arm. And you see there's a big chocolate lab standing next to him. It looks like he wants to run out the door. He says, "Hi, can I help you?"
Possibly.
Is everything okay? Is there a supervillain thing going on nearby? Do we need to clear out?
No, everything's perfectly safe right now. Are you the only one at home? I think maybe earlier there was someone else was around here that could maybe be able to give us some details of a possible investigation we're looking into.
I mean, my wife's here.
May I speak with her?
Yeah, sure. And he says, "It's so cool getting to meet, a superhero. That never happens around here." Can you say something cool like citizen?
Certainly.
And Tracy comes out, and she also seems to lack any recognition towards you, Mortis. And she says, "Oh,
Hello.
Davey, is there something going on?"
Hello, ma'am. We've recently heard some reports of strange streaks of energy around this part of town. Kind of like lightning patterns of red and blue and silver. Different colors. Well, I was just wondering if maybe if any of you or any of your neighbors have seen anything like this?
Oh, no, we haven't seen anything at all. You also notice, Mortis, that she's wearing like a 50s, like a polka dot dress. That seems out of place for Tracy. And she sort of smiles at you and she says, "No, I haven't seen anything like that, mister, but we did just finish baking a cherry pie if you want a piece."
Certainly, if you don't mind, if I can get it to go, I do have to follow up on some other leads.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Just to make sure everyone is safe in the neighborhood.
Yes, this neighborhood has really been going downhill lately. We really need to talk to the HOA about that. And she'll get you a piece of cherry pie a la mode. She'll scoop a bit of French vanilla ice cream on there too.
Oh,
Do you have any friends or any sidekicks who need some too? You see Nick in the window like, me.
well, there is someone special, so if you don't mind, yeah.
Oh, yeah, certainly, of course.
Very nice of you.
And she'll get another piece out and she'll box it up for you and she'll hand everything over. Brutus kind of pummels into your kneecaps. It sort of knocks you sideways a little bit. And Dave kind of looks at you and he says, well, I hope everything's okay, officer. Just, if you need anything, we're always here to help.
Oh, I do appreciate it. Both of you, please be safe. And if you hear anything or see any of these strange lights or streaks of energy, just let us know. And I appreciate it, citizen.
And you see they look at each other and they just smile this huge Stepford smile.
Yeah, and with that, I quickly leave.
As you're leaving, you do see upstairs there's a little girl, sort of like in between the rails of the stair, who's looking down at you. She has this sort of silver white hair, freckles, wearing yellow and blue offset. She's sort of a tomboy who's looking down at you like she is concerned.
What the hell?
Yep. Yeah, and I will note that and get the hell out of Dodge.
Excellent. So you walk out of Dave's house, which you notice for the first time has a white picket fence outside. That's not normal.
Of course it does.
And Nick will join you out front and look over his shoulder. He's like, what the hell was that?
That is just wrong.
There's some Stepford Wives crap.
Yeah, I'm sure if I said, there's more than a few things I could probably have said that would have just caused them to explode. Yeah. But
Do you want to go in and try it?
no, I don't.
Well, we're definitely eating that pie because Stepford pie has got to be the best pie in the world, right?
Hand him his pie.
And that's when you get the message saying Bowman has been injured. Just a selfie from Bowman.
That. Feeling injured may delete later.
May delete later. May delete later if not deleted first.
Yeah, and with that, I'm like, I look over at Nick and go, Bowman's been assaulted. I need to go find out what's going on.
You just left him. That's why vigilantes should stay. They should follow the buddy system, as far as I'm concerned.
I will mention that to him.
Yeah, I'll take this and I'll put it in the fridge unless you want to take it with you on the way.
No.
He'll write your name in Sharpie on it, just so he knows not to eat it later.
Well, and with that, I turn and start making start walking to the crossroads. And as I turn back over my shoulder, I'll text you later. Love you.
Good luck. Love you too.
Zoom. And I will hop to the crossroads back to Freedom Hall.
And then Centauri upstairs.
I'm so sad I have to do this by myself. So I'm looking through the peephole, realizing that it's human Bolt freaking out a little bit, I'll crack open the door. Hi.
Hi, Kate. I hope you're having a nice night. Something weird happened, and I wanted to talk to you about it.
Yeah, I can see something weird happen. Yeah. And I'll like squeeze through the door without opening it more and just like close it behind me. What's up?
You okay? What's going on?
No, it's just a mess in there.
Yeah, it is. And he says, "Oh, well, we could talk in my room if you want. I have a body again, and I don't know why."
Yeah, that's an addition, but why don't we not talk why don't we talk in the hallway? In public, in front of all of these other people, but like away so that they can't hear us.
Yeah, sure. And he says, "I got you these," and he'll hand you like the big bouquet of roses and the heart chocolate tin.
Oh, thank you. You didn't have to do that.
Oh, well, I had such a good time the other night, and I know one of the big issues between us has been my insubstantiability, and I know Dave has like his girlfriend or whatever, and I wanted to know if maybe you wanted to try again.
Ray, there has been an update in the Overdrive situation right now that allows me to not answer that question.
What do you mean?
But let's talk about your body instead for right now. What happened that this happened?
Well, it's weird. Yesterday in the afternoon, this strange scintillating pattern appeared in front of me and passed over me, and there were these lights and reflective surfaces all around me, and then I woke up and I could feel things again.
Oh.
I don't know. I told Daedalus about it, and he said he was looking into it.
Yeah. Well, thank you for the flowers. Let's stay what we are for now. I'm going through a lot right now.
Yeah, obviously. And being friends is good. I like being friends.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go away now. Just I don't know where. I'll see you around. And he just there's a gust of wind as your hair blows away, and he just super speeds far away.
Oh my God, Davey, why aren't you here?
Completely
I got
silent.
lucky.
I will walk back into my room. That was the worst thing that could have possibly happened to me this morning, I swear. I don't think anything worse could happen.
Then you get a message that says Bowman has been injured.
So when she reads that message, she goes into full panic mode, doesn't even look at Dave, and just flies off to the infirmary. Not a fan of the Freedom League members being hurt.
Dave will quietly put the flowers in a vase and then follow after you.
Venturia left the flowers but took the chocolate.
Mm.
I felt like Overdrive ate the chocolate.
Just got a calorie load.
Yep.
So you all, through the power of comic book convenience, arrive at the infirmary around the same time. As you see, a couple of Cynthias with little nurse hats are slowly removing arrows from Bowman's body.
What?
What happened to him? Is he gonna make it?
One of the Cynthias will come out and say, "That is uncertain at this time. But we are doing our best.
Do you need a hand?
We will always accept any supernatural healing that is offered."
Okay. Yeah, so Resident will head in with the Cynthias, and when they remove the arrows, that is when she'll put the healing.
Centuria is
Perfect.
pacing out in the hallway, screaming at the top of her lungs, "You can't die again! You can't die again!" over and over again.
All right, so they're gonna get the arrows out of Bowman, and then Resident will make a calibration check to see if we can't make him live. That's all I need.
Am I not worth a hero point to you?
I saw a speedster roll an initiative check and then one shot you.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Might need the lawyer.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. It's just Overdrive. How tough can he be?
Well,
Female Overdrive is a badass.
she didn't even crit.
She did crit.
Oh no, I mean on the initiative.
Yeah, right.
Very close, but
So, well, 16 is actually 2 degrees of success for healing, so that is enough to. That's enough to get him out of incapacitated and out of staggered to just dazed. So, please describe what happens, Resident.
Yeah, so Resident's gonna kind of come in. She's gonna watch while the Cynthias do what they need to do to get the barbed arrows out of Bowman's chest, and the whole time she's kind of she actually pulls the malachite out of her choker, and she's kind of just rubbing it between her fingers. And when she sees that they've got it ready to go, she'll hold the stone in her left hand and pull on and draw on its power, and then she'll put a hand on Bowman's right shoulder and just kind of release these pulsing golden white energy ripples throughout his entire body.
Excellent.
And then when she's done, she'll put the malachite back in the choker.
In true vigilante fashion, he's just like shirtless with just the do-rag mask on.
Yep.
yeah.
Classic Batman injured costume.
The Cynthias will bind him in bandages around the middle of him, just for visual effects. So we have another Bowman action figure to sell.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Battle action. Battle scarred Bowman.
And Bowman is healed. After a few moments, Bowman, your eyes flutter open as you have been magically healed.
So yeah, I'm kind of picturing while unconscious, he had like a vision or a dream of Seven, just sort of out of nowhere for him. And like as he's just, I don't know, probably reaching out for her or something, it's suddenly like shattered by these 2 arrows, one black and silver, one white and gold, like the speedsters that just kick his butt. And as that's happening and the vision is crumbling, he just like leaps awake, just bolting upwards immediately, reaching for the quiver, not finding it, but like attempting to sit up into some sort of fighting stance and then immediately feeling pain.
Yeah, sorry, I can't keep the pain from being felt, but it shouldn't leave any scars.
Doing your
Uh,
hero point for your retreat.
it'll take him a moment to like process where he is, and then he's just gonna say, "Where's Overdrive?
What do you mean?
Where is he? Is he still in the? Is he still in the hall?"
I'll look out to Centuria.
Yeah, Dave's out there with Centuria, just like trying to help her calm down from all the yelling.
Yeah, he's right there.
Is my equipment nearby?
It is not. They did not give you your bow and arrows back.
Shoot. Is there anything in here I can use as an improvised weapon?
Oh, there's lots of things.
I'll grab a scalpel.
Surgical tray, just chuck it like bullseye style.
So, struggling to stand, holding a scalpel, one hand holding these bandages, one hand holding a weapon. Gosh, I wish Kevin were here. I guess, he'll say to Resonant, we've been compromised. I was just attacked by two speedsters. They looked like Overdrive, but just slightly different. One in a black and silver suit, the other gold and white.
Okay, yeah, I'm okay. The fact that there's two more, that's kind of concerning. Mortis got wind that there was one at Tracy's apartment, or I think.
Yeah, about that.
Before we jump into that, Bowman, will you give me a perception check?
Got it. Good.
You
Not
catch, you catch out of the corner of your eye. You can see a reflection in this mirror along the wall, and for the briefest flash of a moment, you see Seven's hands and her face pressed up against the glass, looking at you very sad and concerned before she disappears.
Well, that's super distracting.
Put the scalpel down. What do you think you're gonna do?
Well, until I have my weapons back, I'm not entirely sure. But what I do know is that I was attacked by two new overdrives, and we have one right here that we've brought into our sanctuary.
At that moment, Centuria will run in, sobbing, and grab your hand. Like, are you okay?
Oh gosh, I'm so torn. And
Never
so
do that again. I'm never letting you be alone again. You can never go anywhere by yourself.
Bowman is just completely torn because it seems this concern is genuine, but also he has no idea if she's part of this.
She forces him into a hug. Still crying.
There's not
Still
much Bowman
crying.
could say about that.
Kate, you're crushing my ribs. I can't breathe.
My stitches.
Snap, crack.
Oh god. This just got repaired.
Dave's right there behind you, Centuria, and he says to Bowman, "We were worried about you there, big guy. You okay?"
He'll take the hug from Centuria, but he won't take his eyes off of Dave.
Who did this to you?
You should ask your boyfriend that. Where was he? Just a few minutes ago.
He was with me.
I don't know. He'll look at Resident and Mortis. Can either of you confirm that?
I was with
Yeah.
Sala.
I was busy visiting Stepford Overdrive and his Stepford wife.
Wait, what?
What?
Exactly. I went
Oh.
to their apartment, their small little house, and it's now a small, quaint little cottage with a white picket fence, and it looks like Leave It to Beaver, except not in black and white.
Oh,
There's another overdrive?
from what Bowman said, there's more than one.
We need to get Tracy out of there.
That's not that's not the Tracy we know either. Neither one of them recognized me.
Did he do something to her mind, maybe, or I don't know. We need to lock this overdrive down until I can look at that security footage and make sure he was here all night, and then we will figure out what to do from there.
What?
I'd just like to point
Fletch,
out
he
that
was
I don't
with me.
have mind control powers. I don't know what you're talking about.
I have no idea what you have, or who you are for that matter.
Fletch,
I'm Dave.
you know him.
Do I?
Yes.
His eyes are just like darting back and forth between the both of them, clearly untrusting.
I
But-
think you need to lay down and maybe rest a little bit. You obviously got knocked on your head.
We can get the security footage from Daedalus. You don't have to leave at the moment. If you want, Mortis and I can go talk to him for you.
Wait, is there security footage in the rooms? Because
No.
The only thing probably would have been them
coming out into the hall.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
going into the room and coming out of the room.
I was like, timeout. Invasion of privacy.
That'll have to do.
Going into the room, Centurion coming out, having an awkward conversation with Thunderbolt in the hallway.
Oh yeah.
And a
mentioning
body.
That. There's also something else weird that happened this morning, or whatever time it is. Thunderbolt now has a human body again.
What?
He came and asked me on a date.
What did you say?
Awkward.
I said we should continue to be friends. While Dave was in my room pretending not to be there.
It's like Resonant kind of winces. Ooh.
Yeah, I don't think he knew I was there. I'm really good at sneaking around.
Don't say that.
I guess he was here. That doesn't sound like the sort of thing someone would make up.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay. So, but wait a second. Why were you beaten up by Overdrive?
There was camera footage of an overdrive causing some damage in Southside. I went out to investigate and I got ambushed.
Why didn't you call us?
Because there was other stuff going on. You two, pointing to Resident Mortis, were working on something more important. He, as he points to Overdrive, might have been compromised. And you, as he looks to Centuria, I wasn't sure anymore.
You weren't sure about what, Fletch?
If you were part of some, I don't know, Speedster invasion or something.
Oh. That's what you think.
He's gonna put the scalpel down at this point. Seems
I've
to be,
saved your life how many times, Fletch Beaumont?
I haven't been keeping count.
Yeah, maybe you should start. And then Centuria's gonna storm out a little bit and take a break outside in the hall.
Dang
it. I'm so bad with people.
Resonant's gonna kind of look at Fletch with that disappointed look in her eyes. It's like I thought we were past this. I thought
I was past it until I saw another overdrive.
But you could have called us. You couldn't. You know what Dave's capable of.
I assumed you were busy trying to figure out this whole mirror shard thing.
Well, yeah, but we're not. But we're not too busy to help our friends. We are friends, right?
Apparently not.
We're always
Centuria
here.
shouts from the hallway.
We're always here to help, Fletch. And Overdrive will sort of smirk at you and go out in the hallway with Centuria.
Do I catch the smirk?
Roll a perception check. Ooh.
31.
Oh, okay. You do see him smirk. Roll an insight check to see if you think it's nefarious.
34.
Oof,
Wow.
Jesus.
Um, you think it might be a little condescending,
Hmm. But not nefarious.
but not nefarious.
I file that away for later and be like, no, that wasn't helpful, Dave. And I'll look back at Fletch. Look, I know there's a lot been going on with the mirror shards and everything. I get it. Things changed and they changed way too quickly. We'll try to get him back. We'll try to get her back too. Right now, we've got to deal with what's in front of us. And if we've got multiple versions of Overdrive running around town and some of them are causing trouble, we all need to be in on this, not just one of us. If this is something to do with those, you're going to need our help. And when I say those, I mean the mirror shards. Wasn't sure if I made that clear.
Yeah, no. He will attempt a bow squint, but he can't do it. So he will just relent.
All right.
I should have called you sooner. I got blindsided. It happens. Either way, there's still at least the two of them out there.
Okay. Where were you when you got ambushed?
Near the Centurion statue.
Okay. Let's go talk to Daedalus. Maybe we can pull up some security footage. Maybe we can get an idea of what it is we're going to be going up against from that. If we can slow it down enough. I don't want to walk into this blind. But you rest. My healing's good. It's just going to take a little bit of time for everything to knit itself back together.
I don't need rest. I'll walk it off.
Fletch.
He will sit back down on the bed.
Raven, you're not. So, you know.
Just
Let
give
me
us a
know
couple...
if you find anything.
Of course. And she's going to look at Mortis, be like, she's going to go out into the hallway and find Dave and go, that wasn't helpful.
Sorry, I don't know what came over me.
You okay?
Are you? Yeah, are you all right?
Yeah, just worried about Fletch. I mean, we haven't done anything to earn his distrust like that. I don't like how he came at Kate. And he'll kind of reach down and grab your hand, Centurion.
She'll
Okay.
smile up at him. Her eyes are a little watery.
You know,
Well,
it's always those tall, dark, brooding types who are going to get into trouble. Somebody should have told him the buddy system's a thing.
Says the speedster who runs off on his own most of the time.
Hey, Spooky, you can keep up.
No.
So what's the plan?
I'm gonna go talk to Daedalus and try to figure out if he's got any footage from around the Centurion statue. That's where Fletch said he got ambushed. What else did you learn, Mortis, other than Stepford Overdrive and Tracy?
And Tracy and the dog.
The dog.
Yeah, it was like I said, it was a whole sitcom thing. It was a dutiful housewife, polka dot dress, wearing a string of pearls, baking apple pie,
What did the dog look like?
chocolate lab.
Centuria closes her eyes and a tear streaks down her face. Brutus?
Yeah, I think that's what he said his name was. And the kid, creepy kid.
A
Mine-
kid?
Kid.
Yeah, they have a little daughter in this weird alternate, not alternate overdrive fish thing. Yeah, blonde hair, creepy looking toddler child thing, and it looked like
To
reminded me of
clarify, she was wearing cup overalls and a yellow T-shirt.
Oh no.
it reminded me
No.
of the creepy kid from the old vintage
The one with
Village of the-
stitches?
Village
one
of the
with-
Dam.
The one with stitches?
We've got a Chucky on our hands. Okay, well, while you
No.
talk to Daedalus, I have to go talk to Fletch and apologize for my outburst.
Make sure he apologizes to you too.
He has reason not to trust me. It's not like I've been here for long.
He's fought alongside you through the terminus, through everything we just went through. He can't just suddenly think that you're gonna flip the script on us.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, I'll meet you guys back out here, I guess.
Yeah, well, we're not going anywhere.
Well,
What-
my big concern is that if there's these three, are there more?
We
I
can.
almost guarantee that there's more.
There's got to be somebody on monitor duty tonight. We can check, right?
Sure, I can follow up on that.
Okay.
Let's just hope at least some of them are on the right side.
Well, we could use every helping hand we can get if we're dealing with at least two evil Daves.
All right, so I'll walk back into the infirmary. Dave, if you want to go with them, probably shouldn't be in here.
Yeah, just make sure he's polite. Doesn't, accuse you of things that you would never do.
I will.
And he'll go off.
So do you want to follow them or do you want to follow me first?
We'll go with Overdrive, or with Bowman and Centuria first.
She'll walk
Well,
up. I hope you're not asleep yet.
no, Fletch is actually at this point, he'll have the mask off. He was probably going to try to call Jason and make sure he was okay while everyone else was outside talking.
Okay.
Or at the very least, send us some sort of text message to the bow computer to just stay in the quiver and put everything on lockdown for now.
So you send that message out. Bowman, you also notice in the spot on the mirror where you saw 7, it looks like where her tears were streaking down the glass, the mirror is gold there instead of silver.
So he's probably got the mask off and is staring at that when Centuria walks in.
Hey, Fletch.
Hey,
Sorry for going off on you there.
he'll look at it for a moment and then, no, I'm the one who owes you an apology here. I keep expecting things to go wrong when they're going right. You take your eyes off something and then just blows up in your face. And you were here, and I don't know. I assumed the worst because things were actually going pretty well for the most part.
I want you to know that I'll always have your back. The last thing I want to happen is to see something bad happen to you again. I can't. When I got that text message that you were hurt, everything just raced through my head of what I saw in my timeline, and I need you to call for backup so we can protect you.
Well, in my defense, as he tries to sit up, I didn't expect there to be 2 of them.
It doesn't matter. You didn't know what he was capable of.
Yeah, no, I guess not.
But you've always been that way. You were even like that in my timeline. I think that's
And-
probably common upon all of the Bowmans everywhere.
Is that what got me killed in your timeline?
Didn't help.
You know, I have been wanting to ask about that. This morbid curiosity. I feel like I shouldn't know whatever it is, but at the same time, I really want to know.
I don't know if I should tell you.
Is it the sort of thing that if you say it, you might make it happen?
I'm not sure. But I don't want to risk it. But I don't intend on ever letting it happen as long as you work with me.
I do still owe you one for the ninja thing, so.
Well, rest up. I'm gonna make one of these Cynthias sit by your side so I know that you're not alone. She'll send me a message if anyone tries to kill you.
Oh, well, that's good to know.
So she'll walk out, talk to one of the Cynthias to set that up. And then she'll walk back out to, I guess, go try to find where they're meeting Daedalus in the room.
Awesome. The Cynthia will roll into the room with you, Bowman, and she'll open up her chest compartment and pull out an Uno deck. She'll say, "This is the one game Daedalus has programmed us to play. If you would like to play."
I love the idea of Daedalus just really liking Uno. And no one ever wants to play it with him.
Bowman's gonna roll his eyes because now he doesn't have an excuse to avoid Uno like he normally does with Daedalus, apparently. Alright, if it'll kill some time.
And another Cynthia bot will come in and the three of you will play.
But he is, as he's playing, whenever it's not his turn, he's just gonna keep looking at that mirror to see if anything changes with the golden streaks on it.
The golden streaks remain.
Okay.
And the Cynthias are brutal and ruthless when they play Uno.
Oh my god, you can't just stack all those pickup twos on each other. That's not how you play.
Daedalus has house rules.
Draw 4, reverse. Draw 4, reverse.
No wonder the Terra King was mad at him.
He played an Uno game for the Bloodstones of Vaka. That's what happened.
Mm.
And we will join the rest of the group up with Daedalus in the monitoring hub. As you all come in to this big central room near the top of Freedom Hall, you see the big table in the middle, all the computer monitors set up, and Daedalus and Johnny Rocket are both there. And Johnny sort of looks irritated, a little antsy. He says, "I know something's going on, boss. I felt something happen yesterday. I don't know what exactly is going on, but there's something wrong with the Speedsters of our universe, maybe. I don't know. I feel something. Like an itch you can't scratch."
He's not wrong.
And Johnny will say, "Oh, Mortis, good to see you." Daedalus will turn around and nod in your direction, Mortis.
Daedalus, do you have cameras around the Centurion statue?
Gemma, I think it's fair to say I have cameras everywhere.
Can you get footage from the last hour and run it back? That's when Bowman got hurt. I'm trying to see exactly what happened, but from what he said, he got ambushed by a couple of different versions of Overdrive.
I'm way ahead of you, and he'll gesture up to the main monitor in front of him, and you see the Centurion statue. You see Bowman fire a couple of arrows before he gets just blindsided by this redheaded woman in white, who just punches him until he stops moving. And then the two of them sort of loom over him for a minute. They look like they're debating about what they want to do, and then you see them disarm Bowman, take the arrows off. The man in black picks him up, the woman in white picks him up, and the man in black starts shooting arrows out, and you see her racing to see if she can catch the arrows with his body.
Okay, so they're sadistic.
And when they're done playing with them, you do see that they race off, and the cameras track through Freedom City until they get to Freedom Hall, where they just dump him on the ground in front.
I give Mortis a look like, oh crap. Are there any other reports of anything like this tonight?
No reports of violence, but the one in black was causing some damage throughout South Side and throughout downtown. After they dealt with Bowman, they both disappear from camera footage, as far as I can tell. We've been checking their path, trying to slow things down, but they seem to have accelerated beyond visual limits.
Out of game. They've gone plaid. Okay. Johnny, what time did you say you felt something yesterday?
Whatever time Dave tried to cut himself free with the mirror shard.
That's what I figured.
And Johnny says it was like, I don't know, it was like a full body chill mixed with a sneeze. It was bad.
Have you guys talked to Bolt?
You mean Thunderbolt?
Yes, but according to Kate, he has a body again.
Johnny sort of sparks up. And Johnny looks at all of you. He says, I'm going to go take a look and make sure my life's okay. Just in case there's something weird happening. Because if Bolt has a body and all these overdrives are around, I'm just going to go check.
As he zips off, I've got to look at Mortis. You don't think he doesn't think his life's already weird with everything that's happened tonight?
I think he means his life specifically.
Oh, gotcha.
And you notice when he goes to zip off, he kind of slowly jogs across the room.
Like actual jog?
Like person
Or...
jog, yeah.
Look back at Daedalus. Did he lose his speed?
This is the first I've heard about it. Johnny looks up and says, this is the first I've heard about it.
Let me make an expertise magic on Johnny Rocket,
sure.
Please. $23.
You are getting strong Una magic vibes from Johnny Rocket. And from Dave.
Okay. It's Una. Everything that's happening it's all Una. Whatever the heck's going on. It's infecting the speedsters. It's breaking down the dimensional barriers. I can't hear you, Alex.
Daedalus rolls his eyes and sort of looks over at all of you and he says, somehow I knew this was all going to be trouble. So Una's found another way to leak into a dimension. Sounds like she's affecting the wellspring. I don't know a lot about that, but it's a dimension that Speed's supposed to come from. I wonder if Overdrive, when he messed with the mirror shard, drew her magic into that or something. I don't know. I'll have to do some science examination.
No, you don't. I can tell you what happened.
Please do.
We were investigating the Bloodstones. We were down in Subterra, and Overdrive mentioned that his he was getting these weird. I'm not entirely certain what to call them. He was feeling off. I took a look and I could tell that, yeah, Una had done something through the wellspring, through him. He used a mirror shard to try to undo what she had done to him. I'm assuming that's what broke everything.
When you say a mirror shard, do you mean a Chronozoid's mirror shard?
Yes. Sala and I were investigating two of them this evening. We rescued one named Glimpse when we were freeing the Nerian Nexus before we came to get you guys from the Terminus. And he gave us all a shard.
Daedalus has a look on his face like he is a middle-aged dad on the phone with Verizon.
Uh-oh. Dad's disappointed.
He's like, so Overdrive used a possibility shard to try and sever his connection to Una. He should never have been given that shard to begin with. Anyone who deals with vibrational frequencies or speed or phasing should never touch those things. He amplified the magic of it, and he basically turned himself into a prism for possibility, and that filtered out through the wellspring, and it filtered out to everyone. It's what allowed Una to infect it, and I assume that's what's happening to the speedsters of our reality. And it's bringing in overdrives from other realities.
What happens if we don't stop them?
I imagine they'll probably fight to see who gets to be the prime overdrive. And the master mage of the wellspring.
It's either one of the two that put Bowman back in the infirmary. That's not a good sign.
Yeah. Although I feel like maybe they're working for someone.
Again, Resin is going to kind of turn to Mortis with that "oh crap" look.
Well, this is a right fine mess that you all have made. But you didn't know any better. I didn't know you had a possibility shard, or I would have said don't use it.
Nobody tell him about me.
You're not a speedster. It's not quite as bad for you. Sala and I will try to figure out as much as we can about how to undo what's happened with them.
Yeah, nobody's gotten a chance to study those mirror shards very closely, so if you have extra to look at, I would recommend beginning your search there.
Well, we'll look at them, but just
Don't look
not
at them.
look at them. Yeah.
You should be okay. I wouldn't let Mortis look too closely.
I'm just going to look back at him. Why not?
Because he also has the phasing abilities. Be a shame if we had a spooky and speedy marathon. And then he sort of looks at him. He kind of looks up. He's like, "Wonder if we can do this like the old lady who swallowed a fly thing, and we just have a whole bunch of Mortises come and deal with the overdrives." No, that's a bad plan. Bad plan.
Okay. I guess I have to get back to the Nexus then.
Yeah, and we'll keep an eye out for those two speedsters.
Any way for us to figure out if there's more Mortises or more overdrives around?
Well, that's something that we're going to need a magical scanner or a physical or a quantum scanner to figure out. So, if any of you want to help me with that, I'm happy for the assistance in the company.
I can do what I can.
I should get back to Sala, but I'll let. Do you have a tablet I can give back to, that I can give to Bowman? Kind of show him what happened. Show him what we've got info wise.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll want to see what happened.
I mean, he was there. He kind of knows, but
And tell him about the buddy system next time. There are 5 of you.
that leaves somebody out. You realize?
Well, there can be a buddy of 3. No Velmas in this group.
Right. Except I'm gonna head back to the Nerian Nexus by myself.
You can teleport there, right?
Yes, I have the Alternity Atlas.
Okay, stay off the streets. Don't we know more? At least how many overdrives we're dealing with here.
Right. She'll take the tablet. She'll turn around to leave. She'll walk up to Mortis and she'll kind of she'll place her arm on his forearm and kind of give it a squeeze. Might want to let Nick know, just in case those other ones. I don't know how many different realities they come from, but if we were around, they might know more about us than we know about them at this point.
Good idea. My only concern is where's the real Tracy or our Tracy?
I don't know. I'll see what I can find out. I got a lot of studying to do.
Excellent.
Lucky you. I'm stuck here with Daedalus.
Yeah, he doesn't look too happy either.
You don't have to roll an insight check. You know that he's not thrilled about working with Mortis on this project. He's just got this face like, yeah, okay, you can drop off the kids with me. That's fine.
I had a whole weekend planned in the Catskills.
I'll meet Mortis and ask if he wants me to go pick Nick up and bring him here.
That's a wonderful idea.
All right. Will do.
I'll go
And
drop
then,
I'll go drop the tablet off to Bowman.
I'm gonna probably go off by myself, which is what he told me not to do.
You guys, the buddy
But
system.
I'm gonna go from the sky.
Nobody ever listens to Daedalus.
Just instantly.
Instantly, all split up.
Dad, I don't wanna. Yeah, the big concern is, well, what about Sophie? We can't bring
Oh
her.
shit.
We can't bring her here because she doesn't know that he is Bowman.
I'll bring her here anyway.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
And I'll look for Tracy on the way. Do we have like a kids area that I can put these people in?
Welcome to the Cynthia Daycare.
Dependent NPCs to the right.
And it's great because she's got grape juice and Lunchables for the adults.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Wine and a charcuterie board.
Perfect.
She's got a handle
I
of
did want to
vodka.
ask Resonant while she's there. Well, I mean, it would be. I don't know if it'd be a whole thing. I didn't want to see if Resonant could also see those streaks. But Bowman also probably owes Resonant an actual apology, so I don't know how that's gonna go.
Let's do it.
Okay.
I've got the so she'll walk back into the room. I've got everything that Daedalus has been able to figure out thus far. It's definitely something about the vibrational frequencies and the possibility shard, the mirror shard that Overdrive used in Subterra. Bad mix.
He'll take the tablet and say, "I could use a distraction. glancing back at the Uno game currently going on.
It's now like 3 Cynthias or 4 Cynthias all playing with themselves because you've stepped out.
Yeah. They have a card that says recite pi to the 100th digit or draw 25.
Oh,
Oh no.
They have another one
Yeah.
that just says smile or draw 5. That was the one that tripped up Bowman.
Yeah, I was like, but Bowman can recite pi to the 100th digit, so he's fine.
So yeah, he'll take the tablet and then he'll say like thanks for the healing and for the talking to. I guess I really needed both.
yeah. You kind of did. Healing more so than the talk, but the talk helps.
Just I feel like I'm apologizing to pretty much everyone I know multiple times, but
I did say you had to exercise that throat chakra. I don't think this is what I meant, but
yeah, no, I kind of wish I'd figured that out before I got 2 arrows in the chest. Hey, you see that mirror over there?
yeah. What about it?
Anything look off about it to you?
Perception check, Alex?
You don't need to roll it. When Bowman
Okay.
says that, you do see there are a number of gold streaks and about eye width apart.
What are those gold streaks doing on the mirror?
I thought I was seeing things, but for a moment I saw Serena in there.
You saw 7?
Yeah, she was crying, and then when I looked again, where her tears were, it was those streaks.
Well, the gold could be the Master Mage energy. Some remnant of it. There's a lot of dark magic, a lot of Una's magic kind of permeating the speedsters. And we think it's something to do with the mirror shards for sure. If you saw 7, it's possible that she's worried that now would be the time for the Una version of her to break out of wherever she's holding her. If as much chaos is happening right now due to possibilities fracturing, I don't know. Maybe she's close to breaking free. And that wouldn't be good for us. We're not prepared.
And this whole overload of overdrives is just a distraction.
It could be part of the plan to break out. I don't know.
Well, I wanted you to know because you're a bit more knowledgeable with the whole magic thing than I am. I don't know if you're gonna pick up on something that I can't see.
I can try. Do you want an expertise magic check, Alex?
Sure.
Okay. 25.
Those streaks, as you're looking at them, you're pretty sure that 7 was remote sensing between the nether world and here in that exact moment. And the power that she has just naturally as the master mage of the netherworld sort of left a stain on Earth Prime.
Okay. Does that make me think that she was checking in on Fletch and was worried about him?
Yes. But
Okay.
you're definitely sure it was some kind of strong emotional
Okay.
reason for that stain.
Okay.
Could be
So-
sadness, could be joy. Depends on who's in
Right.
charge, I guess.
So, from what I can tell, that was a remote sense. Wherever 7's at in the netherworld, she managed to pick up probably on your injuries, and she came to check on you. I don't know if the tears were tears of sadness or not. Depends on kind of which, if either Seven or Una was in control. How did she look?
I mean, she looked sad, so
Well, and she probably came to check just to make sure you were okay.
she can still do that. Still check in on any of us.
I mean, she helped me back in the terminus. I don't know that she has the ability to do that very often, though.
Do you think you could do something similar if she reaches out again, or at least piggyback on her connection? See if we can get it to work both ways.
Every time I've tried to follow a magical source back to its origination point, I've gotten burned. Literally.
Yeah, I remember that. Okay, it's not worth risking your life to do that.
Maybe with some stronger wards, maybe something Sala and I can work up. I've got to get back to the Nexus. Sala and I, if we can figure out what's going on with the mirror shards, maybe we can put an end to this quicker.
Fine, I'll just sit here, I guess, and be on this tablet. I'm not going back to that Uno game.
I could get the Cynthia's to roll you up to the monitor room.
Sure. Might as well put myself to some good use.
Yeah, you might have to play peacekeeper between Daedalus and Mortis.
He'll look back at the Uno game for a moment.
Fletch, you are not very good at this game. You are up to 53 cards.
That's my hand? I thought that was the deck.
We play with 7 decks.
No wonder there were so many draw fours. Yeah, I'll go on monitor duty.
Okay.
There is no quitting in Uno.
I'm not quitting. Just hold my place. I'll be right back.
The Cynthias sort of all look at each other and agree that you're not coming back.
That's so smart.
So they will take the cards with them as they follow you upstairs.
Only Daedalus can stop them from playing Uno.
There's a code word for it.
Great.
Now I'm just imagining a PSA picture of Daedalus just doing this, like Smokey the Bear is like, only you can keep Cynthia from playing Uno.
Awesome. So, just to jump in real quick, Centuria, you go looking for loved ones to bring back.
Yeah.
You head over to Mortis's house where Nick is supposed to be, and you find 2 spilled pie tins on the ground outside in front.
I will bust into the house.
No one seems to be home.
Oh God, he's gonna kill me. Alright, I'll go to wherever homegirl lives. Why can't I remember her name right now?
Sophie?
Tracy?
Tracy.
Sophie. I'll go to wherever Sophie lives.
Sophie is also not home.
Oh God. Oh God, this is bad. And then because I'm curious, I want to go and I want to peek in Overdrive's window.
You peek in the window and you see that Overdrive and Tracy are sort of sitting on the couch, stock straight up, looking at a big box TV that's playing something in black and white. Unblinking, unmoving, just sort of looking at the TV. You do hear a noise coming from behind the house.
She'll fly up in the sky and look what is going on back there.
You see a treehouse in the back of the house that has a little, like, yellow lantern light coming through the window of the treehouse.
I'll fly over there.
And you see the little girl is in there, with the white hair, the yellow shirt, and the overalls. And she
Does it
seems to
happen
be
look
tuning.
like what I looked like when I was that age?
She does look like what you looked like when you were that age. And she's sort of scanning through, it looks like a ham radio, maybe? Trying to get through a couple different frequencies.
Do I want to steal this child?
She does not seem to notice you yet.
No, I want to fly in the treehouse. Hey,
She immediately stands up and she grabs a slingshot and she aims it at you. She says, "You have not stated the secret password to enter the Freedom Hall."
what is the secret password? I feel like I should know.
What do you want it to be? You can make it up.
What was something I was a fan of when I was a kid? When did I come here? When did I come to this earth?
When you were a teenager, so like...
Wait, what is my planet's name?
I don't know. That's a hard question to answer. I should know the answer to that question.
You
It's
know
whatever
what?
the
Entire
password
thing
is,
to
whatever my
recognize.
planet's name is.
You know what? We can take a break. You can find out, and we can come back.
That's true, we can do that. Because Overdrive almost has this internet situation fixed.
Yay!
Hooray!
Yeah.
And we gotta catch him up too.
Yeah, really.
So we will pause as Centuria comes face to face with a little girl armed with a slingshot, ready to do battle.
I'm gonna take this kid.
I really want to check on Jason right now.
And
Don't they have my boy?
I forgot about Jason.
they took my boy.
No.
Because you don't know about it.
Yeah,
We
you're
don't know
right.
So we'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Thank you, everybody. Get up, stretch, get some water, and we'll see you in just a moment.